morning. Hi, my beautiful, sweet love. Say good morning. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody out there? What's up? What's up? Oh, okay, get down. All right. She thought she wanted to help me with my video this morning, but anyway. Hi, everybody. What is going on? Top of the morning to you. At least it's still morning here in California. Hope you guys are doing really well. It's a beautiful day today in LA. I wish I could show you. It is gloomy. It's about 60 degrees. It feels very fall-like. The leaves are falling. It's very pretty. For the first time in a long time, I think I'm going to be able to put on like some boots and a cute jacket or sweater today or anything. Or something, I should say. But, oh, excuse me. I have to have my coffee in the morning because I'm so sleepy right now. And this gloomy weather doesn't help. But anyway, how are you guys? This morning, this video I'm doing because there is something that's been brought to my attention. And I've been getting a ton of messages, a whole lot more this week, last week. And it's kind of concerning to me. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that are new to practicing magic. You're new to the occult. You're new to the witchy community on YouTube. You're new to a lot of these Facebook groups. And there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of information on the internet. There's a lot of information from people. There's just so much, and it can almost be overloading. And you're like, oh my God, you know, who's right, who's wrong? Am I doing it right? Am I do what? You know, it's just so much. And I get a lot of questions from people about things that they've seen or read or been told, and I just want to kind of help clear up a couple of misconceptions, maybe. I don't know if that's the best choice of words, but just a lot of things that I find should be really paid attention to, and then you can use your best judgment to decipher, okay? One of the biggest things that I want to talk to you about is when you are choosing to do magic and or whom you are trusting and choosing to work with, all right? Primarily, witches that work for free, okay? Now, let me just first start off by saying this is not a chastisement or personal attack or anything like that on anyone in particular, anyone who practices or anyone who's seeking help. That's not what this is. I just want people to be mindful of, you know, who and what it is that you are going to when you are seeking advice and help from certain individuals, okay? Now, people always know, or I always tell people, money is energy exchange. It keeps the scales balanced. Whenever you're doing magic, you know, there's a difference in magic and there's a difference in witchcraft. And that's the first and foremost thing that someone needs to understand when they're going to a practitioner seeking help and advice. What is this person doing? What is their background? What is their traditions? Do they work with spirits? Do they work with elements? Are they practicing Santeria? Are they practicing Wicca? What is it that they're doing? And that's important to know because, you know, someone that works with certain types of spirits, those spirits may require things. They may require offerings. They may require certain things that will ultimately put you, the client, the seeker, in spiritual debt if your practitioner doesn't know what they're doing. There are certain energies and elements, and some practitioners work with demons. Demons are also an elemental energy or spiritual energy. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that or those that do, but it's important for you to know because you need to be protected. When someone is coming to me for spiritual work, their safety and protection is first and foremost. Keeping the scales balanced so that they're not in any sort of spiritual debt with the deities that I call upon to help them is very important. It's not fair to do a spell for someone and don't give them any protection. It's not fair to do a spell and invoke a spirit that requires a certain offering and not do it, because ultimately that falls on the individual having the work done. And a lot of people don't know that, okay? So I just want to get that out there. Some people may completely disagree with me, and that's perfectly fine, but this is what I've experienced, my experience, and what I have seen happen. And also what other people come to me and message me about that has happened working with other practitioners, okay? Now, witches that work for free. Oracles, tarot readers, shamans, warlocks, whatever they call themselves. Let me ask you guys a question. And I just really want you to think about this. When was the last time you walked into the grocery store, the barber shop, the sex store, the auto mechanic, the nail salon? Where have you gone anywhere and walked out with something you didn't pay for? Now, if you walked out with something that you didn't pay for, what would happen? You'd probably get into some trouble, right? There'd probably be some sort of repercussions. You can't go up to the grocery store and come up with your food in the whole line and you get up there and you're like, well, I don't have any money. Because guess what's going to happen? They're not going to give it to you. Okay, you can't go up and try to pump gas and just say, hey, can I get $20 worth of gas and not pay for it, because you're not going to get any gas, okay? Now, I am not saying that spiritual work, that payment is required, okay? This has nothing to do with the factor of money. This has to do with the energy exchange. And I get a ton of messages in my inbox, in my email, and especially from a lot of people in my Facebook group, Let's Talk Magic. And the number one issue that I'm finding is people are telling me someone did a tarot card reading for them for free. Oh, I just had them throw a couple cards. And then you know what happens? They send me a message, all frantic, all emotional, all upset. They're like, this person did this reading for me and now they told me this. And all this information that they're telling me, number one, is completely wrong. It doesn't make any sense pertaining to my situation. Or they've told them something that caused them to make a decision that is having a domino effect in their life. Things are falling and crumbling down around them because they listened to this person. And, when I asked them, well, who was this person? And, what's their background? How long have they been practicing? What did they charge you? 9 times out of 10, it's, oh, it was free. Oh, it was a $5 reading. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Anyone that offers you something for free, now I'm not saying it's not okay to help. It is perfectly fine to help. There are people out there that do it out the kindness of their heart. There are, but there's not a lot of them, okay? Someone that offers, especially if they come to you to do a service, and I'm going to kind of stick with tarot readings particular, you have to kind of wonder why. They don't know you. You're Joe Schmo. Why do they want to offer you something for free? Why do they want to look into your life? And why would you let them? Okay? They are practicing. Do you hear me? They are practicing a skill that they are trying to perfect, and you are their test subject. They are throwing tarot cards and giving you advice that may not be interpreted the right way. Okay? There are people that are natural psychics and clairvoyants and readers that use cards as tools like I do to confirm what they're already feeling. I don't need a deck of tarot cards to do a reading. I don't need anything to do a reading. I can sit down and look at a person and read them. Or not, There are some people that read based on what the cards reveal to them. And there's nothing wrong. There's many different ways of reading. There's nothing wrong with that. But there are people that are practicing their skills on you. And there are a lot of you out there that are making life-based decisions from what these people are telling you, and they are having some really serious repercussions, okay? And that's not okay. It bothers me. It's absolutely not okay. And I feel bad, but at the same time, a person that came to me for a reading and decided, well, you know what, I'm going to go to someone else because it's free. And then they come back to me a week later because all this stuff has happened and they're like, well, can you help me? Can you fix it? Well, if you had listened to me in the first place, you wouldn't be in this position. Same thing as practitioners of magic. Magic, spells, rituals, they take time, they take energy, and they take supplies. Candles, herbs, oils, offerings, none of that stuff is free. Okay, and unless someone owns a whole botanica and has an influx of clients coming in on a regular basis. Can you close this door for me, please? Thank you so much. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. My phone did something a little wacky, and I didn't feel like recording the whole video. But anyway, my point is, some of these people are practicing with your life, okay? And I'll give you a couple examples. I spoke to a very sweet young lady who came to me for some spiritual work and told me she had a love spell done by one of the witches on YouTube. A very pretty well-known witch, and I'm not trying to put her on blast or knock her practice or anything, but the woman told me that this particular witch told her that she was going to bury her working remains in a cemetery. And I was like, what? A love spell in a cemetery? Like, common sense here. What's in a cemetery? Come on, think about it. Death. Most people that die because they're sick or they've been in like some sort of tragic accident or whatever the case may be. It's a house for death. So why would you bury a love spell for relationship, for love, for something that you're trying to grow and flourish in a place of death? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't even make any sense. I had another very sweet client just the other day come to me and tell me she had someone from my Facebook group, Let's Talk Magic, throw a couple of tarot cards for her. And the information that she was given was like completely the opposite of everything that she's been seeing going on and everything from my readings. Now she's in this emotional uproar, and it's like, well, honey, you can't go to all these different people for readings, and because something was free, now here you are, your mind is messed up, your thoughts are messed up, you're about to act irrational based on something that someone told you that is 1000% wrong. Okay, my Facebook group, I have 3,000 people in it. I go through each and every person that's been added to my group. I have gone through their Facebook, their pictures, their posts. You know, are you legitimate? Are you a practitioner of magic? Are you soliciting? What is your purpose of joining my group? Okay. Now, I am one person and I try my best to screen everyone, but 3,000 people in a group, one or two may post something and kind of slip through the cracks. It's a fantastic group, and I have some amazing, really good practitioners in there that want to help people. But there are people fishing for clients. There are people that are new to magic and they're trying to practice. Okay, I had a young lady that came to me that knew nothing about magic, nothing, and I coached her. And about 2 months later, I see her trying to give people advice on how to do things. Honey, you're not qualified for that. Okay. You know this much, and the information you were given was incorrect. So I had to nip that in the bud. I'm not saying that I know everything and that I'm the best practitioner out there, anything like that, but I have a lot of experience. And you have to know if the person you're dealing with has experience. This is your life, people. How much is your life worth? Sometimes people come to me and tell me that they can't afford my services, or they simply had someone tell me, I don't want to pay. That's fine. And you know what happens? Almost 9 times out of 10, those people all come back to me because they've gone to someone else and now their situation is in detriments because the person they went to either scammed them out of money, didn't do the work, or did the work and has caused a terrible mess of it. And now they're like, well, can you help me fix it? And the question is, do I want to help you fix it now? Not really. Because I work with the willing, and if I give you advice or I tell you what to do or I tell you what's the right thing to do and you don't do it, and then you go find Joe Schmo with no experience out there and now they've made a mess of your life and now you're like, can you help me pick up the pieces? Well, had you listened in the first place? So again, this video isn't to bash, it isn't to knock, it isn't to do any of that. I just want you guys to be mindful, to pay attention, to really know the people that you are asking to help you fix these situations of your life. Okay, I had another young woman the same young woman who was talking to the gentleman that was out of the country. You know, not to say that practitioners that are out of the country are not legitimate, but go through their Facebook. Are they a professional root worker? Are they a professional spiritual advisor? Or is this just somebody that just does spells for fun because they want to make some extra money? Who would you go to? Okay, if I have a choice of seeing a doctor or seeing a medical student, I'd want to see a doctor, right? Exactly. So do your research, do your knowledge, ask questions, go through their Facebook, go through their timeline, see if they have a website. And the big one, oh my God, witches and oracles and people that you never see their face on YouTube, on Facebook, there's no pictures of them, there's only their work or their voice, their video. Run, people, run. Why is someone hiding their identity? Why can't you see their face if they're legitimately really trying to help, okay? And they're legitimately running a practice. These people who you've never seen before, don't let them do any work for you. I'm just saying, okay? Just saying, you don't have to listen to me, but you will be coming to me telling me that something went wrong, okay? That's it. That's all. Okay, I'm going to stop because I could go on, and I have clients waiting to get back to me. I love you guys. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope that this helps someone out there. I am very accessible. You can reach me through my website, oneritualaway.com. I'm on Facebook, Jasmine Atten, Mystic at the Crossroads. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my group, Let's Talk Magic, on Facebook. It is going down. There are so many amazing practitioners in there. Spells, rituals, and recipes. There's a lot of help. There's a lot of resources. There's a lot of accurate information. And if all else fails, send me a message, send me an email, send me an inbox. I am here. I will always try to help you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a terrific day, and I will talk to you guys soon.